Warning, we're talking risky picks today. We're looking at players under 4,000. We're playing them because we need to. We got to play Derrick Henry. How are we going to afford him? By looking at these players. Here we go. Welcome. I'm not a fantasy expert, but I am your host, Andrew, and we're here all week trying to help you win a multi-entry tournament on Draftkings. I play the mini-max, maybe you play something different. Does not matter. Strategy stays the same. Use multiple entries, game stack, find value plays, create a player pool, and don't fall in love. We're looking for value today. Players under 4,000. Here we go. All right, we're starting with our cheapest and working our way to the top here. We got Cole Kmet, 3,000, the Bears. 7 targets in the last 2 weeks, 14, 8.1 points. Nothing super exciting there, but 3,000, 14 points to help us out. He's trending up. Play him sparingly. We got Dez Bryant, Baltimore Ravens, 3,000. This, to me, is a squeaky wheel gets the grease. He wasn't happy about the situation there where he got the COVID and had to sit out. He's back. I think he's going to get a couple of looks. I think he might even get a touchdown. It's a risk. Don't count your chicks before they're hatched, but worth a play or two. We got Mitchell Jr. here. Don't even know his first name. It starts with S. But with Cooks out, he was the recipient here of the extra looks. He only made 6.8 points, but 3,100 if Cooks is out again. You never know. Traquan Smith, the Saints, 3,200. 6 targets in the last 2 weeks. They're trying to get him involved. It looks like 13.5, 9 points. Nothing exciting there, but 3,200 gives you a little bit more leeway. With all the points expected in this game here, he'll find his way into some of my stacks. Here we got Cam Sims, Washington football team, 3,300. I hesitated to offer either of the Simses up here, but they're playing Seattle, and Seattle gives up yards. So, risky play, but they can do something. Sims here had 92 yards just 2 weeks ago. Seattle doesn't stop many people. Jared Cook, Saints, 3,400. 11 and 12 points. Not bad at the tight end position. This Kansas City game, again, should be a shootout. He'll find his way in a couple of my stacks. Michael Gallup, Cowboys, 3,500. Last week was a disappointment. The week before was very nice. 21 points, 3,500. If he can repeat that somehow, I don't know if he can, but he's capable of it. Mac Hollins, Dolphins, 3,500. I like the hairdo, buddy. Had himself a decent game last week. 9 targets, 5 receptions, 66 yards, 11 points. There's injury troubles there in Miami. If the players are actually out, Hollins might be worth a play or two. I don't expect many points in this game, but somebody's got to score something. We got Mims on the Jets, 3,500. I think I'm fading the Jets completely this week. I think this Rams defense is just going to squish them. However, if you're doing a game stack and you want somebody, Mims at 3,500. You could do worse, I suppose. Lynn Bowden Jr., Dolphins, 3,600. 4 targets, 9 targets. 9.2, 15 points. Again, with the injury troubles, he's been raised up. He seems to be handling the duty. Might be worth a couple plays. Irv Smith, Vikings, 3,600. 63 yards and a touchdown last week. 16 points. He looked good doing it too. I'm going to play him a bunch. I like this game. Sneaky upside here. Both offenses are somewhat capable and both defenses are somewhat suspect. I'm playing Irv Smith. Josh Reynolds, Rams, 3,700. He's kind of falling off the radar here, but I think we're entering into an everybody eats game, and he should get a couple points because the Jets aren't stopping anybody. Rashad Perryman, Jets, 3,700. Again, I'm probably fading all Jets, but if we're looking for players under 4,000, all these targets get me excited. 4, 8, 4, 6. The points don't necessarily get me excited. Bird, Patriots, 3,800. He has this game here with 132. He's got targets 8. 3 sucked. 8. He's involved. He's under 4,000. I don't like the offense. I even like the Miami defense here, but worth a speculative play or two. Chenault, Jaguars, 3,800. Look at these 11 targets last week. 49 yards, 11 points. That's about as little as you can do with 11 targets. I'm not saying he gets all those targets again this week, but Baltimore just gave up points to the Browns. Browns are decent offensively. I don't expect the exact same output from Jacksonville, but I don't expect a shutout here from Baltimore. Chenault probably find a couple games for me. Goddard, Eagles, 3,900. 18, 20, 11, 8.3. I'd like to get back to this 20 here. Hurts has seemed to have fallen off the radar. The Eagles are dysfunctional. They got a new quarterback there. Goddard should be a safety blanket. I'm playing him a couple times. Mooney, Bears, 3,900. Allen Robinson gets all the attention there in Chicago. At some point, they're going to have to spread it around a bit, and Mooney might be the guy to get that. I'm going to be stacking this game. He'll find a couple of stacks. Let's pick a team. All right, this first team here, we're going to try to do the ultimate Patrick Mahomes stack, going with Tyreek Hill and Kelsey. We're going to see if we can afford it. Don't know if we can. Put it together and find out what comes out. All right, we got a team that's not too bad here. We got, obviously, Mahomes, Hill, and Shenault. And then we got Traquan Smith going for New Orleans. I got Taylor here, but I can even take Taylor out and put in Kamara. And then we're hoping Kansas City, New Orleans goes like 60, 70 points here. Everybody's happy. We'll see. We got Shenault and his 11 targets from last week going against Baltimore. I got Irv Smith playing Chicago. I don't mind this. And we got the Cowboys. They put up 18 points on defense last week. They're playing San Francisco, who's giving up turnovers. Could be a lot of points on the ground there, but we're hoping and wishing. Other defensive options here. We go with the football team at Seattle. I don't mind this play. That football team's looking as good as it gets on defense. Eagles at Arizona, I think, is alive. We could play that. Anyway, interesting. Patrick Mahomes stack. I'm playing it. All right, for the second stack, we're going to put Lamar Jackson with Dez Bryant. Dez was devastated when he couldn't play against the Cowboys. I think they're going to try to make him happy. Now, try as they might, it might not happen, but I'm putting my 50 cents down and saying it will. All right, we'll put together the team, see what we come up with. All right, so we ended up with Derrick Henry, David Montgomery as our backs. I like this backfield. I'm fine with that. We added Shenault in again. Just made sense with the game stack. Mike Evans. We got Jared Cook going at tight end. We got Ayuk against Dallas. And then we did take the Washington football team defense. I'm playing it. All right, this time we're going to start with a game stack of Hurts with Goddard and then Hopkins going for Arizona. Fill it in, see what we come up with. All right, so we filled it in. We got Fournette. I like this pick here. He should be the lead back this weekend. Gus Edwards. I find this is a sneaky play here, 4,400. Last week he got himself a couple touchdowns. They seem to use him in the goal line work. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game, so I'm fine playing him here. It's risky, but it allows me to play these other guys. I got Gage going for Atlanta. I'm assuming Julio's out. I could change this if Julio's in. I got Robinson going against Minnesota. The man is a target monster. I got Cam Akers. I think he's going to be the beneficiary here of playing the Jets. Give himself a couple touchdowns, get me a lot of points. And then I got the Rams defense picking on the Jets. I'm playing it. All right, that's it. I'm not a fancy expert, but I am playing those three teams along with about 147 others this weekend. I think we got some good teams there. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Who are you stacking? What are your bargains? What are you playing? I want to know. Don't be shy. Put it in the comments. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. We'll be here trying to help you out. Good luck to you, and may all your stacks bring you back stacks of cash.